In this video, we are finally doing something about the mess because we're going to Beaulieu Spring Autojumble this weekend. Hopefully with Ellie, the 2CV, might be Betty. We're sifting through all the amazing things you might be able to buy from me at Beaulieu Spring Autojumble. We're finding basically absolute treasure back here. No, not at all. I found a steering rack gator that I think might be for a Ford Transit van stroke Ford Fairmont. We got a box of randoms down here, extensions I didn't even know I had. Fuel filter for Betty that Tim keeps telling me I need to fit and I haven't fitted. Sorry, Tim. What we got now? Oh, that's a replacement bit of trim for Betty's bumper.
Ah,
the bits that fell off.
That?
I think he did.
Found it, Adrian.
It's the crank seal for something. We don't know what. No idea. Muscle car garage in Lonsdale. These must be from Australia. There's someone else who sent me a load of stuff, so we'll put that in the useful pile as well. Useful pile is not going to Beaulieu.
Oh, that spider.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
We got a lambda sensor for something.
It's denso, so maybe chamois.
We needed one for Shemmy. Could that be the one? That'd be really bad if so. I think it is. I recognise the wiring. Oops.
Well, the fact it's denso would suggest it's chamois.
Yeah, we ordered one of those from Amayama and fitted it. So that's going in the useful file.
Oh, I think there was another spider.
There's quite a few dead spiders about. It's alright, they're dead. They can't hurt you if they're dead.
Oh, I still don't like it.
It's an expansion bottle for Myrtle that someone very kindly bought me.
Useful.
And I haven't fitted. We need to go completely through Myrtle's cooling system. Myrtle and Matisse currently hiding from the dreadful weather that has returned with a vengeance. Oh, that can go. That's a inner track rod that we thought was for an alt sit and it turned out not to be.
You can have it because it's got dead spiders.
Okay, great.
You're welcome.
So there we are. That's the part number on that. If you need one of those, might have a pair, might have another one somewhere. For an alt sit. We don't have an alt sit anymore.
Probably don't.
And it turned out they weren't for that alt sit anyway. So this is the joy of it all. Please do come down to Beaulieu Spring Autojumble and buy my rubbish, my quality items. Another air filter. That's for Shemmy by the look of it.
Oh, cool.
That's not going.
Renault 9/11.
What?
Down there.
Okay, we'll take that. That's service manuals for Renault 9/11.
Sandpaper?
Sandpaper, always useful. The useful box is going to have to be bigger, dear. Didn't even see what that was.
Oh, look, it's one of your favourites.
Oh yeah, grease gun bits. I love grease guns, they're so much fun. Actually, I'm having a decent relationship with my grease gun at the moment, I shouldn't complain. What even is that?
It's a tool wrap.
Has it got any tools in it?
Yeah, it has.
Oh, okay. Again, I think someone sent me that at some point, so thank you. This is why we stopped getting people to send us stuff, because it all just went into a big pile.
Another one. Oh!
It just got complete overwhelm. You just dropped a spanner.
Yeah.
That was the most valuable one.
No.
What even is that?
Allen key?
It isn't an Allen
key. No, it isn't an Allen key.
Useful spanners, there we go.
The idea is you refill that, isn't it?
Oh yeah, moonshine. That's the pre-wash. You don't have to get through that stuff quick.
Oh my gosh, is that vintage WD-40?
Yeah. There is the rest of that.
Crap there.
Pile de crap.
You don't
that could be useful though.
I was going to say.
Could be useful.
Yeah.
Oh hello, wiper blades. What are they for?
17 inches they are.
We don't have anything that takes 17s.
Is that more Betty trim?
Yeah, that's the other
Is
side.
this the bit at the bottom?
Yeah,
the gap?
It's been missing since I had my off. Oh, don't buy these cheap, nasty work lights. They're rubbish. They last about 5 seconds.
So is that... No. We're doing this systematically. That's
rubbish.
Rubbish pile. That's useful.
Useful. Protective wire wrap. I'm never going to use that. That can go to Beaulieu.
I don't like this.
Oh, Citron Origins. Oh, I think Apple help booklets. These things are amazing. 2CV has basically volunteered to put their information in this booklet. It contains address and contact details of people all over Europe. put together by the Finnish 2CV Guild, sorry. So I would have taken that on my continental tour with Ellie. Rather than have breakdown cover, I took that instead.
Factor
so, brilliant
16.
Things. Yeah, if you actually want to get a tan.
Not 5, 10, 15, 16.
16, random, isn't it? Might be you. No, apparently that's in the bin. Yeah, we got way too much here.
Aww.
So let's see what we can get rid of. These Daihatsu lights we don't need.
Well, yes we do. She's got a chip. That's
These
why
manuals can go in the bin.
No, they cannot.
Oh.
If it relates to Shemington, then I'm afraid
What's in the Hella box?
we get it.
No, come on, people need to know.
Systematically, well, in case it's like some retro
people are now
lights.
leaning towards their TV screens.
Well, in the excitement, hold the fire. We've got a belt.
What's that for? That looks like 2CV sort of size.
Okay, so is that useful?
That's going in useful. We've got liquid snow chains. I've not needed those yet. I've had that can a very long time. I'm going to have it a bit longer. And we got some water-based silicon oxide coat for plastic, engine, rubber and leather. Oh, well, that could be useful.
This seems to be a box of treasures, dear.
Got a set of bongos there. They've gone rusty. My bloody bongos have gone rusty.
You have the attention. Oh my God, there's a giant spider! Ooh.
Calm down.
Oh, where's that big
I've just
spider?
found a box of random Reliance stuff, I think. That's the heater motor out of one. Manifold, dinky little SU carburettor in various parts. So we'll take that. There's this special tool. I think that's Reliant related. This goes under the carburettor and the mat just directs fuel away from the exhaust. Smart. You got into that box yet?
Yes, I have got into that box. And
What's
it's not
in it?
lights.
Oh.
It is not
Better
lights.
be hella good. Hey.
Whee.
What's that in here? Oh, wiper blades randomly.
Power steering fluid.
Dead.
Focus.
Oh, Formula F. Yeah, that came from Steve in Sydney. Thank you, Steve.
Is that Steve who's got the X?
Yeah, and an AX. And Volkswagens variously, like
Power
the Combi
steering.
I drove.
Is this basically a Betty service? Oh yeah, oil filter, air filter.
Oh, amazing.
Awesome.
I forgot you'd pack. I thought it was just the fluid. Thank you, Steve. I'm so disorganised. This is the real reason we stopped. It's just because I'm so disorganised. I'm hopeless.
I'd love to argue this point, but right now I cannot.
Sorry, still coughing, folks.
Oh, so that's useful.
Yeah, we're keeping that. Just hide the address details on the
Oh
back of
yeah,
it, shall we?
actual house.
Yeah. Whereas that's our PO box, so it's all right. It's all right to show that.
When you have a moment, pop it over there.
Well, we're finding all sorts of useful stuff here. We've got a set of brake pads for Betty, which is good because she needs them. We found a battery stave that Adrian sent me a very long time ago. One of these 17-inch wiper blades is fitted Myrtle Limited, so
Swear words.
progress. Now we've got grease, sweets, all sorts turning up.
More steering rack gators.
Okay. What are they for? And why is there a picture of a Alpine?
As a police car.
Yeah.
As well.
Any explanation on the back?
That's from Martin.
Ah, Martin Neumann.
Yes.
Oh, he does send us some lovely postcards.
It does.
He hasn't for a while. But what are these for? There's a note in here. Excuse me. Going through junk, I came across the enclosed, thought they might come in handy, from Phil Seeger. But I don't know what they're for. I think I might take those to the Autojumble. It's a lovely old box that's fallen apart. We are back for day 2 of the Rummage-a-thon. And up the back here, Miss Hubnote is getting ready for another day of mixing with the spiders and finding magic. So the rubbish pile here is growing. This all needs to go. But we are picking out the nice things. We've got an exhaust pipe here. We don't even know what it's for.
We suspect Jenny.
Yeah, we suspect Shemmy, but we can't guarantee it. Did we not buy an exhaust and lose it? Is that the one?
Pardon?
I think we bought an exhaust and then lost it and had to buy another bit.
That sounds right to you, my
That seems very me. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, I'm out here going to play with a Smart, and I'll show you what's going on. So as you probably saw in the last video, we've got running issues with a Smart. It keeps on losing boost and going into a sort of limp mode. And I think we've probably found why. I was question marking this pipe. We found out where it should attach, which is just below this pipe here. There are 2 prongs on the inlet manifold. One here for your breather. I need to check that because oil is getting chucked everywhere, so I suspect the crankcase breather is not doing its thing. But yeah, this pipe is the other problem. I think this pipe has probably had it. Well, I got the pipe off, and can't believe I'm really going to do this, but it is actually airtight, despite it looks. It's just frayed on the outside, I think. Just ignore the sounds of Miss Hubner gently dying in the background. I'm not sure if you're picking that up. So I'm going to have to get the topper hose off, the breather hose off, to gain access, and maybe a little cable tie just to secure it, and then we'll go for a test drive and see if we fixed it. Yes, what's that, dear? Is that a crankshaft?
I'm guessing it.
That's a 2CV crankshaft.
You have several.
I do have several.
Where?
Let's go and have a look. Is that a good crankshaft or is that a bad crankshaft? Because I owe Colin a crankshaft.
Do you want to take? It's quite heavy.
Okay.
Careful.
Right, you film me. That's tight. That's tight. I think that's a good crankshaft.
There we go then, put it in the useful.
Where was it?
It was down on the floor over here.
Oh, lovely. We do have a slight issue. This might render the Smart out of action for a bit. That's the breather, which is snapped off in this hose here. I was trying to remove it because, again, you should only be able to blow through this one way. That's going through. So I think that's knackered, so we need a new one of them, and we'll have to somehow get the remnants out of the old pipe. We're just out on test drive and things are problematic again. But I think this is such a pain in the backside. Stupid flaps and things. This, I think it's collapsing internally. Look, there's no strength in that at all. So I think it's producing a vacuum, but it's just sucking itself shut, which is probably giving us, well, we're giving the fuel pressure regulator some very strange signals. So I'm going to have to get some new pipe, I think, and we'll see if that does the trick. But every time I restart the engine, it's okay, but it's especially when you're on a prolonged period of boost, even if it isn't for maximum boost, I think it's just pinching that closed. So knackering it up. That's my fix. I've just taped the breather together for now. I'm sure that'll be fine until we can replace that as well. We're going to have to get a skip in, I think, because we've got so much rubbish. I've had these speakers for so many years. Last car I used them in was a 2012 Land Rover Discovery, and they were awful. They actually light up. They're really, really trendy on this, but the sound is rubbish. Old, slightly sweary forum calendars. Don't need it. Don't need any of this. Got retro Japanese magazine, but I used to edit. Don't need it. Do not need multiple copies of the same one, certainly. So I can get. Oh, I love that one. I went and filmed that one in the Netherlands, and we see it quite often at Japan Classic Sunday. Really love putting that title together. It's such a good magazine because of the people who wrote for it, not just because I edited it. But yeah, this all needs to just go in the bin. So the Beaulieu pile is adding up. I've got loads of air filters for cars I've never even had. Weird. We've got a Citron GSA rear wiper motor that I never fitted to Giselle. Citron BX sump seal. Why? I've never had a petrol BX. Well, certainly not a 1.6 anyway. and lots of bits of City Rover. So there's a full door card in here. It is damaged, unfortunately. I managed to damage a brand new door card, but we've got all the mechanism for inside for the locks and everything. Not quite everything is going in the bin. Some stuff is going to be going up to our storage unit. These books are quite funny, but yeah. And I've got a box of Matisse lights that someone sent me ages ago, so I don't need those here. They can go up the storage unit. I've got a suitcase that contains some old clothes that I no longer wear. Bin them. Well, there we go. By the time you see this, me and one of my cars and an awful lot of random bits of car will be hurtling down to Beaulieu Spring Autojumble, down in the very, very south of England.
This is a lot of random cars.
This is a lot of random car, and we're still got so much to go through back there. But I don't think you need to see all of that. You will soon, hopefully, see the space.
That rubbish pile, the pile now.
Well, yes, we've now got this pile of rubbish. We are going to have to hire a skip and just get rid of some of these things. It's mostly just utter rubbish.
Boxes, mostly.
Yeah.
Boxes.
Yeah, dead cardboard boxes. So yeah, we despite how it looks, there has been an awful lot of progress. But I do feel there's still an awful lot here I just don't need. Old car magazines, I don't need them. I mean, yes, I was publishing quite a lot of them, but what value is there in keeping this stuff? It's crazy. So yeah, still much to go through. Maybe one day we'll see Tuck again. So good progress been made.
Soon we will.
Very soon, very soon.
We're not half-assed doing this project. We're going to get this done now.
Oh, we're going to get this done. Sorry, I'm going back towards you with the microphone.
Yeah, we're going to get this done so that we can get a certain big, fat, hefty car in here.
Yeah, that's the aim, get Betty undercover. We also need to get the Pajero in somehow.
We will, because we can have 3 lines of cars. That's 2 more cars there, love.
Yeah. Get rid of this thing. It's a camper, we don't need it.
Actually, look. There's loads. Myrtle goes back.
Yeah, Myrtle hasn't gone fully back yet.
In front of Myrtle. We've got 1 in front of Bob. 2 more. Even, yeah.
Yeah. Just need to throw an awful lot of things away. Yes. So thank you very much for watching us trying to tidy a unit. We're some way in, but I'm going to stop this video now.
I love this we.
You. No, I've been directing where things go.
Oh.
Very important.
Thank you.
And yeah, we shall either see you at Beaulieu or in a future video. Bye.
I have 150% lost my jumper.
Uh-oh.